today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. Welcome back, friends. A new season is officially underway. Good work so far. He's got room. He's at the 30. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Cam Little to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. What do you think, Brock? Did we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. On the return, here comes Xavier Legette. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season training, reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Young on the play action. And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. 3rd down, run by Hubbard. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is 4th down. Carolina in punt formation. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. They're brought out by the 5th-year man out of Clemson. Hard to believe it's year 5, isn't it, Brock? Former #1 overall pick, Trevor Lawrence.
Dude, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
Ryan Thomas Jr., his intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ooh, and almost an opening drive pick, but he couldn't hang on. He dropped it. So the potential turnover winds up on the ground. Does, though, bring up 4th down.
On the coverage.
He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now for the 2nd time, we take a look at this Panther offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt. So they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their 2nd drive. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Ready. 52 blue. Ready, go.
From the pistol, it's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, it's a sack on the board.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. I don't mean this sarcastically, kid. I feel bad for these guys guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Tremble with the grab. Before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. Their own 40. Second drive of the game upcoming for this Jaguar offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Bigsby. Dropped for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Buying some time right. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Logan Cook on to punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Carolina offense headed out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And that one doesn't get him much. Give him maybe a yard. It's 3rd down.
Well, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play is pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And we'll see if they can be the first offense to get a drive going. It has been defense dominant thus far. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. A lot of grass ahead. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
For another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
First down throw, Lawrence. Looking slant route, complete. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
4 yards. That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now run, ETN. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. It's a 3-yard gain, and they're in great shape now with 2nd and goal from the 1. First carry now for the rookie out of Virginia Tech. And he's going to be taken down as this defense shows some backbone. Great stand to get him at the 2. Now now from the 2-yard line. It's 3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that forces them to 4th and goal.
Cam Little on for the Jaguars.
Little knocks it through. It sails right through. A beautifully placed football.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with a touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
He gets with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback in his offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Counterplay, Hubbard.
Hubbard, the ball carrier.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
On 3rd down, it's Young. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Sam Martin on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike.
It's 4th down.
And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
24.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And he will be stopped now. What to like about that effort? On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First down.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Here's ETN on 1st down. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's a 10-0 ball game. We'll get you back to Jacksonville right after this. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6.
Hey, attention, touch!
On play action now, Lawrence. Headed out right. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown! The Jaguars making a 16-point ball game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Well, he definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He gets with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a 1st down off this defense just yet. Young on 1st and 10. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. He gets it forward a little to his 46. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's a give to Hubbard. No one around. He's got space. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. First down, ball at the 36.
Carolina.
Here we go, set. 33. Put.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Young working from the gun. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard. When you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Well, this QB will just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
1st and 10, it's Hubbard. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Brought down back at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap down the yard. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
3rd and long, Young. No one open, so he chucks this to another county.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
The kick by Roddy's good. And the gap closes to 14 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Coach Liam Cohn ushering his Jaguar offense back to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Bigsby. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here he goes on the bootleg. Bails out of the pocket quick. Connection made. Travis Etienne. And he's out of bounds behind the lines. And that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. He's trying to push the field. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Panthers set to take the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Pass brought in by Teterola McMillan. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it.
Here we go.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He'll set up the screen. It's Hubbard. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
An 8-yard gain brings up second down.
Here we go.
At the 48-yard line.
Trying to get outside with Hubbard. Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Caught for big yards on the right side. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
Panthers.
They send one of the tight ends in motion right. Here's Hubbard on the give. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
From the 29. And he's brought down at the line.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Ready.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. They'll have the first down and even more. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
You don't become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Dowdle. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call.
Offside. Defense.
Got to the end zone with a free play, so they will, of course, decline offsides and take the points. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Panthers chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 10.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. This makes it up to the 25. The Jaguars, then running back Travis Etienne, trotting back out to the field. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Pressure coming for Lawrence. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
That's good for the Jaguars.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Hey, Lion.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
A 2-yard gain.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard.
Hey,
They're going to try with Etienne. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. So Etienne departs with the injury. And coming in to serve as the temporary workhorse, it's Tank Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
A loss of a yard.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Panthers' 44-yard line.
Lawrence working from the gun. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. Into traffic, complete. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Play clock winding down. Coach Liam Cohen's going to signal for a timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Cam Little getting the call on 4th down here to put 3 up for the Jaguars. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. On now is Cook to kick this away. We get with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Stopped by Foye Oroku. So entering the locker room, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. We get with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out come the Panthers. Their offense has it first here to start quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Hubbard gets it to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, Young. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And how about this, Brock? They gain 11 on second down. Nice work to claw some back. They make it 3rd and short.
At the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
Rush coming for Young. He's running for it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him playing his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Handoff running left, Hubbard. Into the secondary past the 40. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play as well as a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
52 blue.
Right up the gut. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Third and long for him here. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Now it's Matthew Wright for this field goal try. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder.
50-yard attempt.
Pressure coming from the right edge, and they block it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Flushed out of the pocket. Watching deep down the right sideline. That's complete inside the 35-yard line.
Receiver downfield.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. They give up the gut to Bigsby, and he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Taken down at the 41. A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 12.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Hey,
Lawrence looking to throw. That's low and bounces short of his man. Couldn't find Brian Thomas Jr. on that throw. So now it's going to be third and long.
Makes it third down and 12 yards to go.
On the give, it's Bigsby. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be fourth and very long. The Jaguars into punt formation. And he's got this fair catch right along the 12-yard line. The Panthers and Chuba Hubbard ready to begin another drive.
13-yard line.
They had their field goal blocked last time out, so 3 points poorer on the scoreboard than they expected to be right here.
Ready, ready,
Running right, here's Hubbard. And this defense bringing the hammer down, driving it backwards to the 9.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time. Offensively, you've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks that it takes some superhuman effort now on second down.
And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
And it's third down.
33.
Looking to throw, Young. Into the hands of Leggett. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Panthers.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right.
32.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Yellow. Ready, ready.
They run again with Hubbard. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line.
Tackled back at the 20.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead, it did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll send him over right. On third down, it's Young. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Kate, I talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And it ends up a good return for them, up past their own 40. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy, route.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
Hey, run. Here we go.
It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars making a 16-point ball game. On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars take a 3-possession lead.
Panthers 10.
On now is Cook to kick this away. The Gents with a return here. Stiff arm success. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead.
Set, ready. Black, 95.
Finds him over the middle. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
It's a gain of 10.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Ready.
Young throwing here. That's pumped by Hubbard. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks. Textbook hitch route. Just hit him in a short field and deliver once that defense turns their attention elsewhere. Okay, this is a low-ceiling play, but a reliable source of yardage.
And he's not going to escape this. The Jags drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Formation for Carolina.
Found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up.
First and
Whistles
10.
after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on it. The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on first and 10.
Hey, lie.
Carry here for Bigsby. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence throwing here. Hits him on the in route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. He signals for the fair catch and brings it in. The Carolina offense headed out now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here.
Let's go. Yellow, 22.
Young up first and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 19-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Dumps it underneath. Hubbard. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. Getting 3 on that game. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Here we go. 45.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Throwing the out route complete. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Brings up second down at the 24-yard line.
Play action now. Young tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Foye Oluwakin with the pick. And the Jaguars will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Young's pass.
I hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his own line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big 3rd and goal.
Hey, run!
Shotgun hands out for Allen. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively, and they've made it 4th and goal.
It's now 4th down.
Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. It's just 21 yards down the pipe. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. The Gets with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They'll come up 1st and 10.
13 yards. 1st down,
Ready.
Panthers.
50. Cut.
Young to throw it. Connects on the crosser. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
To number 18.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. The crossing route throwing that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
A gain on the play. 1st down, Carolina.
Yellow. Check. Cut. Ready.
Now Young. They'll set up the screen. Brooks. On the move, past the 40. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
Got to be pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Here comes the screen for Etienne. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then teep.
And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Bryce Young touchdown. Right there to tack on a point after. And the Panthers drop the lead back to 13.
Panthers 17.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Jaguars take over.
The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
On red.
Here's Etienne to begin. Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. No turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next. This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
Once it's hit, the ball is loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. And that's going to be close to an outright disaster, Brock, as he winds up losing a ton of yards on the play. From his end zone, he gets the kick away. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. The Panther offense headed out to the field. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around.
Here we go, set.
Running back sent in motion. First down, Young. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
First down, Carolina.
Here's a give to Hubbard. Jukes one defender. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Brought down at the
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Gain of 12. And the Panther first down.
First down from the red zone. Still on his feet. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down.
A loss of 7 yards. It's second down.
Trying again, following the sack. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
First and goal, Hubbard. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Gets it again. And this time he's going to score. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
The Panthers now within one score in the fourth. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Extra point try is good by Wright. And the Panthers get it back to within 6.
30. Panthers 24.
So here's the kickoff, Rob. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
Here's ETN on first down. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down.
Rip, 23.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. On the move, headed right. Throw right side, caught by Thomas. And he's tackled for a short gain. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Hey,
Here he is to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
That's good for a Jaguars. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Slated downs to approach here from the 40.
hey.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And that's going to be a gain of 8 on first down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Second down.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. They run it again with Bigsby. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And oh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up fourth down. Jacksonville in punt formation, and this is going to put them up to 6 punts today. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Setting up to pass. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. Trying to set this up quick.
It's second down.
So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign.